So if your car's rotor doesn't come on and you got rear parking brakes on, shoes inside your rotor and it doesn't want to come out, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, usually your shoe would get stuck over here. If it's over tight, it would get stuck inside here. It will not release itself because it would just come and kind of hit over here and it will stop. So here's what I'm gonna show you guys. Parking brake holding this guy. Okay. It's kind of holding on. So I don't want to break the parking brake. I like to kind of go gentle on it. I'm gonna go back in. Vibration. We'll do the trick. Sometimes you gotta adjust it a bit. Sometimes even spinning would work on this. Okay, it went back to spot. Ooh, I'm gonna get this baby out. I might gonna adjust it a bit. We don't have the parking brake because it's spinning freely. It just, brake might be just too tight on this side. All right, I'll get that off. We're gonna just kind of turn it inside, and I'm gonna have to be in there closer with the light. So if you come across something like this, your adjuster is all the way down here. So we don't know which way is gonna be tightening and loosening. So I'm gonna assume turning like that. Okay, turning like that might be tightening. So I'm gonna try to, yeah, it might be going too hard on it. I'm gonna go the other way. So we're gonna have to kind of, I'm using another light here so you can just like see inside there. Okay, so see that it's pretty free now. It should come out now. Okay, there you go. So pretty much your parking brake will kind of grab onto this little guy. So if your rotor doesn't come out, you're gonna have to look through that little tiny hole, and what you're gonna see is a little adjuster that looks something like that. Where is it? See that little turning knob right there? That little guy. Okay, so you just turn that and your rotor will come out. Okay, so now we're gonna have to adjust it back, but I'm gonna do that with my new rotors. So I want to clean this. So we still need to clean. Since we added, I did this on the other side. I did it, the other side rotor came out, but adjustment was just kind of a little trouble. So we're still not done here. We need to clean this hub. Same thing like in the other front I showed you guys. I did the same thing on the other side. So the key here is if your rotor is sitting on a rust belt and it's more rusty than here, pretty much your brakes are gonna shake. It's gonna be like having bad pads and rotors all over. So why not clean it? Okay, it doesn't have to be shiny, as long as there's no built up of rust. Okay, plus this helps for the rotor to sit proper, one, and then two, it will help rotor from getting stuck to the hub. And also remember, wheel can get stuck there too. So that's that. What we're gonna do is like a reverse procedure right now. So once you throw a brake cleaner on it, it's gonna kind of clean up immediately. So I'm gonna start greasing this immediately too. Light amount of greasing. You don't want to do too much either, because if it's too much, you don't want to like smudge on it. You know, I'm just putting it, and it's gonna compress. It's gonna just push everything out of the way. Okay. Like I said in the front, if you got that special anti-seize, that's even better. If you have anti-seize, it's like a silver looking stuff. So I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna clean the water and continue the job. So we're on to the water. I'm gonna put these brake pads here. I'm gonna have to get a rag. So it's very important that you clean the rotors. Reason is because rotor will have some type of built up, not built, I'm sorry, I'm not saying built, it's a brand new rotor. they usually put oil on it so it doesn't kind of corrode over time. But if you buy original parts, they're not gonna have the oil on it, because original parts, they only make enough so it doesn't sit around. So we're gonna clean this, and then we got a clean rag. Okay, here's the parts cleaner all around. Inside too, okay, because the inside is gonna ride on the parking brake shoes. So I'm gonna give it another touch. Even though this doesn't have anything, I like to clean no matter what. I don't care. If they have some kind of silver coating, some road even aftermarket, they will have some kind of silver coating. That I don't clean because that has to stay there. But anyway, it's time for us to go this onto the hub. So we're onto the hub here. So this little slot here where the rubber boot was at, that's where we unadjusted from. So make sure that is onto one of the holes. So it's gonna line, it's on the opposite side of this stud here. So it's not gonna work there. It will work on this one here. So you have to follow that procedure, okay? So remember, our motors are just too free there. So let me get a screwdriver. So you don't want to do too much either. So what I want to do here is I want to go down on it. So you can always take it out and do a couple of clicks. Okay. Don't forget, it's got to go on the same hole. I'm an idiot for being too quick putting my light behind back in there. So what I want to do is, I needed that light. I don't know why I put that back in there. So I want to find the adjuster. It's right there. You don't want to do too much either, because you will jam up the brake and they will heat up and lock up on the customer, especially when they're on the highway. And there's no way you could test drive to confirm that, because it takes time. So these brakes should stop after a half a turn. That's where I want them at. So I would say I'm an idiot again, because I should have known which way I did. I think I did that way to make it easy, and not the harder way. That's way too free. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this off. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep. Let's see what that does for me. Okay. If your brakes went smooth for you, so remember, this is exactly at like 6 o'clock. Oh, that feels good. I might just do one more click. So just going upward that way. It might be opposite for the other side. Oh, that's way too much. That's way too much. Sometimes less is better, and you can always adjust it more if the customer doesn't feel their parking brakes to be too good. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Perfect. Okay, give me a moment.